Used to be a firefighter from my hometown. Now I'm always dropping fire on the whole town. I'm a villain, V's up, put your A's down. Peak side, but I'm reppin' for the A-town. When you hear the siren blaring, that's a fire. No, it's just that geek boy with that fire. When you hear that siren blaring, that's a fire. No, it's just that geek boy with that fire. I'm a villain, out time that I put on for my town, yo. I've been running through these niggas like I'm Sancho.
What's up, people? We're back for, unfortunately, Digimon to see if it gets better from our point of view.
Yeah, from last week's bullshit.
Last week was pretty interesting.
We went
for
the
sure.
hell off. I regret nothing.
Because it went on, I don't know what happened there. Because we thought we were getting the last two Digidestins, but that never happened. Yeah, but we're at episode 19. I'm just going to say how some Street Fighter name.
How Jokin, probably.
Yeah.
Episode 19 for sure. Thanks to these fucking thumbnails, we're spoiled, so now we know who's coming.
Yeah.
We've been asking about that for a while now, so it's interesting that now they're popping up. So let's get into this and see where it goes. And yeah, let's see where it goes. Hopefully it's better than last week and it kind of gets back on track. I love Digimon. Make no mistake for the people who watch this shit. We love Digimon,
for sure,
but it's because of our love for it and the original
it's kind
that
of hard
we
to
have
transfer over to this.
It's not even just a it's not even just the transfer part. It's we have high hopes for this show, period, because we have seen
Digimon.
The other adaptations like Digimon Try and stuff like
Digimon.
that. Like they were still good.
Yeah,
they were still good using the same people, the same cast. So why not, if you're gonna start from the beginning again, do it better? Like I know people in the comment section like came for us and like had certain things to say and stuff like that, and that's cool, respect. But
I don't care.
That being said, shit was still trash last week, and I'm not gonna like change my mind on that. I know there were probably a lot of factors, COVID and all that other shit that people said or whatever, but honestly, so okay, get straight into it.
So I mean, it must be a good episode.
I'll go.
If it goes straight to intro.
Or we think it is, and they're really gonna hit us with more bullshit. It's a slideshow the entire episode.
It's a PowerPoint.
Some people in the comment section was like, because they all reach like ultimate so quick, their megas is gonna be the thing that's gonna take time for them to get to, just like it took time for their ultimates to get to it, stuff like that.
I understand that, but still, they got to this way too quick.
Way too quick. But that's what I'm saying. Like, this is why I keep sticking with it, because I'm really curious to see where it goes, because the spacing is so fucking off. We're clearly gonna have like more than.
Digimon.
Somebody said that his name is pronounced just Hogmon. Like
Hogmon.
Exactly. Like so why the extra silent letters and shit?
I don't see no accent marks over the letters.
Angemon? Nope. That's like a heartbeat. What the fuck is going on? Is this like the new Dark Masters? What is this?
No, stop talking.
I was gonna say, Angemon, chill.
No. What is going on?
What the fuck?
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
And even more than that, guess who's not with them? Did you
Joe.
see them?
Where's Joe?
I didn't see Joe.
Where's Joe?
Maybe Joe's with the Digimon. Maybe the Digimon are gone. Because I did not see the Digimon with them right now.
Digimon's not there. Joe's not there.
But he said Joe's with him though.
Yeah, but he wasn't in that group though.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe Joe's sitting somewhere with the Digimon somewhere because they're like in the real world and they probably should not be having gigantic plants and animals and seals and shit talking.
Well, in the older Digimon, they just use them as stuffed animals.
True, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, but they don't know. The Digimon don't know what's going on. When it was the fake Tokyo, it was like,
but they didn't see
nobody
people.
noticed.
But they didn't see people though. Well, just
they did see people. They just didn't know that they were fake until like way later. But they still had them walking around and talking and catching the subway and shit.
I hate the show.
Yeah, this is pissing me off. Okay, continue. Never mind. They're not even fucking there.
Is he wearing? Whatever.
You thought he was wearing socks and sandals? I knew it! His feet were too big. I was like, constant flip-flop back and forth between the real world and them is pissing me off. There's no adventure in this. Like, we're just...
Of course they won't. You're a kid coming into the police station or whatever.
You're not even a teenager, bro. You're like 13 or 14 or some shit.
Preteen. And this one for me.
First of all, their mom is dumb. Shouldn't they be at camp?
That's right. They're supposed to be on a camping trip.
But you ran into these motherfuckers in the street and you're like, oh my gosh, that was so crazy, right?
So dumb. So dumb.
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
It's something from Minecraft. Valvemon.
Oh god. These names.
I don't know if these Digimon are really real at this point, but it really doesn't matter. It's another one of these shits.
Oh, it's okay. Forgot his name though.
Minotaurumon or something like that. What kind of putty patrol shit is going on?
And nobody's getting hit.
They're worse than the stormtroopers.
Okay.
Where the fuck did they come from? Oh, this must be where he comes in and is just like, oh, Fist of the Beast King or some shit like that.
This is Banjo-Kazooie?
I love that game, but man.
Who was...
Spidermon, Falcomon. It's an owl, though.
Oh my god.
What is going on? This is bittersweet as fuck right now.
I hate the show.
What the fuck?
Bruh, I don't remember them meeting like this.
Be evil.
Bruh.
I forgot that they helped those little twerps.
Devimon.
Yeah, y'all man. I guess they fixed it.
Bro, if he dies.
Angemon died. I think it's only fair.
Oh, just shut up, dude. I hate your voice.
I'm convinced at this point that Angemon's voice actor is the same person who does Goku. I'm just now starting to hear it now. I'm like, wait a minute. Matter of fact, Google. She is in here, but as the narrator.
Huh. Okay, so you're nice with the sword.
It's a person named Chika Sakamoto.
Gabumon.
Coincidentally, though, Goku's voice actor is in this show.
So you're not gonna evolve, you're just gonna... Bro, you're literally turned into a big dinosaur, bro.
Yeah, we wouldn't be moving nearly as fast as everybody else, though. Plus, he's probably too big to be walking around in there any fucking way.
That's the whole point. Let him destroy a leg or arm or something. You know, just... Looks like he's wearing a onesie. Boy, man. Digimon 2.
Greymon. See, I wouldn't mind the evolution right now, but I'm kind of like in a rush with it, so like, speed this shit up.
What? Combo attack. And fail.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. See, this should have been fucking Ogremon instead, but hey,
Right.
they had to fuck that up.
Right. Boo. With a capital B.
Instead of a metal arm cannon thingy, that should have been a bone club. I'm very bitter about that. Did you evolve again?
Really?
God! Why is this turning into a cringeworthy show right now? I can't.
Fist of the Beast Crew.
What's the second hand? Shinjoku. Oh, God.
Boo! That's not how it's supposed to go. Finish him. Don't let him talk. Do a Homelander.
What?
We're never done stupid.
It's gonna be fucking TK. Yeah, it's TK. Yeah.
Okay, now we're going somewhere. But how did you get there?
Remember when I was told this in the comment section. So last week when Padamon's already been Digivolved, great. So that was the most interesting part of the whole fucking episode.
It just started off with that.
But that shit was super weak. Weak. We could have did without all that other bullshit. Honestly.
That was unnecessary.
Honestly, it was completely unnecessary. None of that shit was needed. I'm bugging. All this goddamn struggle with this shit.
Yeah, I didn't want that shit.
Didn't even do it.
Doesn't matter. That
Doesn't matter anymore.
That's not even worth saving anyway.
Okay, so here's the thing. That shit was weak.
That shit was butt.
This shit was booty, nigga. Okay, so
So we got Leomon.
he hasn't died yet.
Yay. That's a good
Yes.
sign.
I'm sure it's gonna be the way they're going. I'm gonna go ahead and predict that he is going to die, and it's gonna be like on some bullshit. Like Devimon's gonna pop up and like take him out
Yeah.
while they try and get away or something like that.
It's like, no, I'll handle this.
yeah, and then he gets owned. He doesn't even get turned evil. He just gets destroyed. That's what happened with Agumon, so why not? Like that would make more
The
sense.
change of heart.
But that's my prediction for that. We'll see how that goes. But that's my prediction for that.
And somehow, most of them get back to the real world. Somehow, some way. Don't know where the Digimon is at.
No idea where they are. They're probably not even in the real world.
I think they are.
Maybe. Maybe they. Yo, what if they're like hiding somewhere because they know they're not supposed to be seen? That would be stupid because Tensemon wouldn't be stupid enough to be like, yeah, we should do that, and that's a good idea. Tensemon's more like, yeah, we should let Koshiro know some way, like leave some breadcrumbs or a trail or a note or something. Sticky note.
Stupid.
I don't know.
I just think it's stuff that Walgreens first. But hey, we're new to town. Can we? Sure.
Where is your office supplies?
They what? Yeah, there's just not much to say about this episode.
It's enough to say, but it's not enough to say. All the other stuff in between,
What's
not even
useless?
between, like from the beginning to
It's just
the end of Leomon using his Jokin, wasn't necessary.
at all.
His joining up, and again, I don't give a motherfucker about no damn budget. I don't give a motherfucker about no COVID. It's tough to animate type deal. They're doing the best they can bullshit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I hear that, I get that, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because these should be like super epic moments, and they're not. Leomon popping up should have been a big deal. Leomon fighting whoever the fuck should have been a big deal, but it was very under fucking whelming. And maybe it's because I knew that he was showing up, but even then, once he showed up, it was just kind of like, what is this?
Yeah, why do you show up like that?
He showed up all weird. This animation was like all weird. It
They
didn't
showed
like
up on
follow through.
Ninja Birds.
I don't know, man. It was a lot that I just didn't like. It wasn't until the end of the episode where it was just like, okay, cool, that's better.
Now we're getting somewhere.
That's so much better, and I'm fine with the way it ended. I'm fine with knowing that TK is there, and
Angemon is somewhere
trapped, strung up by the wings and arms and legs, bound up, and TK is a prisoner now. And a new one at that, because we saw him in the real world already,
yeah.
which was only, it couldn't have been more than like a few hours to a day. It probably not even a whole day, because I don't think they were out there traveling like that alone for a day yet.
Probably not. Probably less. Probably almost a day. Okay, yeah.
But anyway, so to answer your question, somebody in the conversation told me this, and I was like, what? I didn't even know this because of all the bullshit that was being overshadowed. When the feathers fell down or whatever to Kari and TK right before they pulled that bullshit Angemon thing again, because we were so focused on that shit we didn't even pay attention. Apparently when TK held his hands out to grab the feather, his like the area around him and his hands and everything like that was digitizing. So once he touched the feather and in that moment, that's when he got sent. But Kari did not.
Why?
Kari's the late bloomer. He's always been the late bloomer. So if anything else, they're going to be the ones that stick that one out. But I don't understand why, because being ultimate was the thing back then. If they're already all ultimate now, what difference does it fucking make?
Right.
We're just now getting to TK, so is he gonna get to Magna Angemon next? Like, soon? Because he's the only one who's a champion. And then the only one after that is Angemon. And if we're talking about Holy Digimon, she should be involved to some level or degree. And if Matt and Ty are there, it would have made more sense to have them both there rather than drag the shit out with Kari. She's right there with the. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Maybe they're gonna find. Maybe because the other kids are back right now, Kari's gonna get sucked in with them. But that's stupid because she could have just got sucked in with TK. Like what the fuck?
Because she reached out for hers too.
Yeah. No. I'm trying to make sense of this because none of this shit makes sense, and that's the part that pisses me off the most about it. But it's just like, bro, like come on, like I keep complaining with this and about this, and for me, this is how I felt in my like Black Clover rants when I did Black Clover like more frequently. I'm still doing them. It's just nowhere near as frequent because it's filler at the moment. So fuck them. But like the writing and the pacing and the animation, like this shit is trash right now, and I can't get over that. Like these things that happen, it takes me out of the show. Like it disrupts my focus. Sorry, I don't know if y'all clearly feel otherwise, but I don't really give a fuck about the reasonings for it. If he's about to do like a full-on like sword swing at somebody, and we get like a black screen and a dude falling out, blowing up into digital pieces because he clearly got cut and stuff like that, that's cool. But also, it stalls me because I'm like, wait, what the fuck just happened? Like, I shouldn't have to stop and be like, did he cut him? Was that what really happened? Was that the thing that killed him? Like, I shouldn't have to like play fucking Sherlock Holmes trying to figure out what happened in the scene. I don't want to put the pieces together. Like it's for all that I could just read a manga and use my imagination, but I'm not doing that. I'm specifically watching something that is animated. I expect you to do that and fucking animate it properly. I don't want like a PowerPoint slideshow of like frame by frame by frame. Like I could do that. I've done that for free. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. That's shit is upsetting. It's super fucking annoying. But that's my complaints about it. Like I said, the whole episode to me was trash. It was just the end that caught my attention, where I'm like, okay, cool. This will be more interesting because now we get to see how Matt's gonna act, because his brother, the person that he's been trying to protect all this time, had a whole ass attitude, is here in the digital world, and the person they've been looking for all this time turns out to be his fucking brother. And he's probably gonna have an attitude about that because when it comes to his brother, Matt always had an attitude.
Oh yeah, of course.
All the time. Like he punched Ty out a couple times because of that. So I'll be interested to see how that goes. I don't know how Ty recognized him.
Because I don't think did he see
No,
a picture of him?
all he knew is that Matt had a whole thing with his brother.
Yeah, remember he told him about it.
Unless he showed him a picture. I mean, they got phones and shit now, I guess. But other than that, Ty should not have recognized him and be like, oh God, there's a human kid. Matt, you okay, my guy?
Right. It's like, hey, it's your brother. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I just interpreted that the wrong way. Maybe it was just like, oh my God, Ningen, there's a human in here. And then he happens to turn to Matt and is like, oh shit, Matt's feeling a certain kind of way about this. Maybe this is his brother. Like put two there. I don't know. There's a couple of ways that
right.
that could have
Like,
been. It could have
looked at Matt. Oh, that's your brother.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have went either way. I'll be fair on that, but that's just me and my thoughts on it.
Yeah, but our thoughts don't really match up with the show right now. 'Cause they're all over the place.
All over the place because this shit's seemingly inconsistent. I won't say it is inconsistent. I'm saying it's seemingly inconsistent because I haven't seen the bigger picture yet, and we're only on episode 19. We still have like another like 40 something more to go. So, and then the thing that the dude said at the end, like, you know, at the current level that you guys are at, you guys won't be a match for nothing, blah blah blah. I don't know if that's supposed to be like, you know, foreshadowing for like you guys have to be at a mega level to do all these things with Devimon and everybody else or whatever, which is bullshit because Devimon's only champion level Digimon, what the fuck ever. But I don't know. If Devimon's like gonna be the only antagonist this entire time, I'm gonna be a little upset about that.
Right, because his minions are trash right now. It's like, bro.
Oh man, look, I'm done. I'm over it. But we will be here next week because well, I gotta follow this through and see how it goes.
See how it ends, see how it goes, and where's it
goes. Yeah, if it gets too much worse than this, I don't know how long I can hold out. I'm holding on for dear life at this point right now. I'm dead ass. I'm really trying not to have like a whole nother 7 Deadly Sins thing going on. I didn't even finish that shit.
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm trying not to have like another 7 Deadly Sins thing go on because I didn't even finish the rest of the 4th season because after that Escanor fight, I stopped. It just got worse.
Don't do it.
I'm not.
The whole storyline, the whole everything just throws everything off the road.
And that's how I'm starting to feel about this shit, and that makes me upset because I was super excited for it. I was super juiced about starting this, and I was like, cool. And it started off. It started off weird. It started off okay. And then I was mad about it, but then
it was like, okay, maybe
we got to episode 3 when they finally got to Digimon. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I need. And then it just slowly but surely went off the rails. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So it's been a struggle for me, but rest assured, I'm still going to be here working this out somehow. So don't think I'm just sitting here being a hater just because I'm trying to be a hater. I'm really not. It's just
it's kind of hard. It's just hard.
I love Digimon more than most anime that I care to admit. Like I grew up with that and I watched it so many times. And I was a faithful Digimon watcher from the 1st season all the way up to the 4th season. And I've been disappointed.
A lot.
And I've had hype. And I've had moments. But either way it goes, it's like all nostalgia for me. So reboot or otherwise, like at the end of the day, I grew up with Digimon. Flat out. There's some of them I didn't see after a while because after season 4, it was just like, okay, this is getting stupid now. I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
But also, I grew up and I started doing things like...
Unfortunately, they try to make more new Digimon. It was just
yeah. I don't know.
But it was like Digimon Fusion or something? Whatever the hell it's called.
Something like that. And there was one dude who helped his Digimon Digivolve by punching the fuck out of people and stuff like that. That was kind of raw, but it was like at the same time, just like... Can't just hold out your Digivice and then just be that.
Nah, he has to walk and go clap.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. But I'm done here.
But make sure to still hit those buttons, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff.
And until next week, we will be here. Tell them to like it, baby.